Welcome to Tasler Guide Service. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Ryan Tasler. I was the editor and on the River Certified podcast for the 60 episodes that we put out. We are switching the format of that podcast, and it will now only be on YouTube. We will not be releasing it audibly on Spotify or iTunes anymore. My plan is I've got a few videos of podcasts that have already been released that we have not had a chance to release the videos. I'm going to get those out in a pretty quick fashion on this channel. And then after the first of the year, we're going to start putting out new videos. Hopefully, we're going to run a every other week schedule. We're going to release them Friday morning at 5 o'clock like we had previously. I know a lot of you have reached out to me and told me how much you enjoyed driving to work or making it a Friday ritual, listening to our podcast, which I enjoy. And you get a hold of us. It's nice to talk to you guys. Nice to run ideas past each other. Pretty cool to have something in common with somebody you don't even know, and you can have a common ground. So keep reaching out to me. If you want to get a hold of me, you can reach me at taslerryan@hotmail.com. You can reach me on Facebook. Shoot me a message. Send me a friend request. If you got fishing involved in you, I'll accept you. You can also reach me on Instagram. One business I started last year is Tasler's Guide Service. Central Iowa guy. So that's where most of my trips run. I did go down south and run some blue cat trips, which were a blast and will happen again. But if you're interested in chasing flathead catfish, that's my number one goal. I also chase channel cats, do some crappie trips, some walleye, maybe some wiper and white bass if you guys are interested. We can do them out of my boat. I've got a 1885 Polar Craft with a 65 horse jet on the back, and also I have kayak. So if you have a kayak and you want to get out and maybe do a camping trip, I'm your man. I'd love to get out and have some fun, get on a sandbar, see if we can't get us some big fish. In the wintertime, I also run some ice fishing trips. Pretty local to the central Iowa area, but I'm not opposed to going up north and hit some ice if we don't get it around here very soon. I'm getting the itch. Also, if you're interested, I would do a little trapping seminar for you. If there's something that, if there's a species that you'd like to learn to trap, get a hold of me and we'll work something out. I am by no means a professional fisherman or trapper or hunter, but I just enjoy the outdoors and I enjoy sharing what I know. So anything I can do to help you guys out, I'd be more than willing to do it. So make sure you reach out. Any topic you want to talk about, if I know anything about it, I'll share that information with you. I also own Tasler's Animal Control. I am a state-certified nuisance control operator in the state of Iowa. I do a lot of fur bears. For farmers, I get rid of a lot of beaver and river otter that are invading their ponds or flooding their fields. I also do a lot of raccoon removal. If they're getting in gardens or sweet corn patches or raiding your horse or dog food, I'll get rid of the problem. Some muskrat jobs that are destroying banks of creeks or in the ponds. Whatever you guys have issues with as landowners, I can come in year-round and legally trap and either harvest or move the animals to a different area. As far as the channel goes, in central Iowa, we got seasons, and that's how this channel is going to work as well. In the summer, I'm mainly going to concentrate on flathead catfish because that's where I spend most of my time. In the spring, we're going to do some mushroom hunting, some shed hunting. We're going to chase some crappies, do some channel catting. In the fall, we'll transition to fur harvesting. I do a lot of trapping. I enjoy it. I will walk you through, a lot of the species that I trap for. Your beaver, your river otter, your raccoon, your coyotes. Catch handful of bobcats, and of course your bycatches, your skunks, your possums, whatever runs. You're going to see a wide variety of animals along the trap line. Then when the winter sets in, we're going to mainly concentrate on ice fishing. I get out, and not only do I run the guide trip, but I really enjoy ice fishing with my buddies. We usually take some trips, go up north, hit some waters up there, or hit a local farm pond. Anytime I can get away, get on the ice with my friends, it's a good time. We drink some beers, tell some lies. It's not a bad place to be. So I'm going to bring you along with me, and hopefully you guys enjoy all the adventures I have throughout the year. Also, anytime I have the chance, I take trips. I get out, I try to see the world, and I try to see the world with a fishing pole in my hand. So Spencer always has a saying when we take a trip: if I catch a fish bigger than I could at home, it's worth it. So that's my number one reason for taking fishing trips. I want a big fish. I want to chase the best of the best that they have, and hopefully, be successful. If not, we're going to learn something, and we'll learn it together. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in here. I know it's kind of corny. I just wanted to get out a short video, get something on the channel, get the channel up and going. And then, like I said, Friday we will release the first River Certified podcast video, and then we will keep going from there. Thank you guys for listening. If it sounds like something that you guys are going to be interested in, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Hopefully we can keep you entertained, get you laughing a little bit, maybe teach you a little something. Probably not much, because I don't know much, but we'll definitely try. Before I get out of here, just quick shout out to some people that helped me out along the way. Spencer with River Certified, he's been kind of like a mentor, on the water as a beer drinker, and definitely in technology. He's head and shoulders above where I am, as you can tell with the low budget video that I got going on here. But I'm going to learn as we go, and they'll get better and hopefully get more entertaining for you. Also, Matt Davis and everybody at Whisker Seeker Tackle, they've equipped me as one of their guides, and I've got the best tackle and poles that money can buy. So if you get a guide trip with Tasler Guide Service, know that your equipment's going to be top notch. And also Scott Monroe with Drastic Plastics. He's been nice enough to help me out with plastics for ice fishing. So if you book a guide trip on the ice, we're going to be fishing his plastics a lot. I really like them. They're lifelike. He loves what he does, and he does it right. Also thank Corey Weaver with JB's Fish Sauce. And congrats, Corey. He just made the Pro Bass Tour. I know those of you that listen to the podcast, bass is kind of a four-letter word, but congrats, buddy. Your hard work's paying off. That guy works as hard as 10 people do. So he helps me out with his secret sauce and some of his ice fishing scents. He's a great guy to have on your team for sure. So unlike the other big guys in the YouTube world, I don't have a starting phrase and an ending phrase. So if anybody's got anything in mind, go ahead and reach out at taslerryan@hotmail.com, and I'll take any suggestions you guys can get. Until then, I will talk to you guys soon. Very excited to see where this journey goes in the next year, and I'm even more excited to get it outside and bring you guys along with me. So everybody have a good night. Friday at 5 a.m., Kit and Granny video will be released, and we will keep it going from there. Have a great night, guys.